Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
I do too, Cloud, but before we get roasted in the comment section, we should give the people a little bit more to go on. That's right, today we are talking about the one, the only, Sephiroth. Welcome to Bittersweet Theory. Now, going back and looking over Final Fantasy VII Remake, I realized that I overlooked a lot while drooling over certain characters. Anyway, so today's theory is, what if Sephiroth is alive? Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. Like, how can he be alive when there's so much evidence supporting the fact that he is dead? Just hear me out on some reasons why I think he might be alive. Fact 1. In Final Fantasy Crisis 4, when Sephiroth, Cloud, and Zack make it to the Mako Reactor 1 in Nibelheim, they are approached by Genesis, who starts to explain the Jenova project to Sephiroth. What he explains is that Sephiroth's cells cannot degrade. This would also explain why Sephiroth doesn't take damage while fighting. Fact 2. When Zack is defeated and Cloud steps in to do the classic sneak attack, Sephiroth is not bleeding. Instead, he's filled with that dark, smoky, wispy stuff. The same stuff we see surrounding the wisps in the remake. Fact 3. After Cloud shows us that somehow he can no longer feel physical pain, he tosses Sephiroth into a power panel, an AC panel. Yeah, we're gonna go with the AC panel because that's mostly what it resembles. Then we see fire surrounding him, but we know that Sephiroth is immune to fire because he has no problem taking a casual stroll while he's burning Nibelheim to the ground. Fact 4. After he makes contact with the AC panel, Sephiroth falls to the bottom of the Mako reactor. Now, this isn't enough to kill him because we know that Zack and Cloud survived a much higher fall when they both ended up at the church. So, if two Mako-infused humans can survive that fall, then so can Sephiroth. So with all of this evidence, I think I may know what happened to Sephiroth after the events that took place at Mako Reactor 1. We know that Cloud and Zack were taken to be experiments for Shinra. So what happened to Sephiroth's body? He is way too important of an experiment and war hero for Shinra to lose. I believe that his body was recovered from the reactor and is being held in Midgar. Here's why I think it's being held in Midgar. Remember this guy Palmer who looks like the Joker and the Penguin had a baby? Yeah, this guy. He sees Sephiroth walking down the hall. We know that it is Sephiroth by the style of the boots and the design of the belt buckle he's wearing. The designs in this scene matches the ones we see towards the beginning of the game. Now, I just want to point out that I don't think Palmer actually saw the real Sephiroth. I think that Sephiroth's body was taken so that he could become the next Jenova. That would mean that Sephiroth's body would be in a vegetative state like we see Jenova in the Mako Reactor 1. We can see the physical effects of what the experimentation has done to Jenova's body over the years. To prevent this from happening, the Sephiroth clones were made in order to keep him alive. If Shinra keeps him alive, they will still have access to the Jenova cells to keep the experimentation ongoing. And we know how much the Shinra company loves their experiments. The only problem is that the clones are unsuccessful. This is why Sephiroth's spirit is hunting down Cloud. If Cloud only knew how important he was, maybe he would smile a little bit more often. This could be the reason why other people besides Cloud can see Sephiroth. So, if Sephiroth's body is being used for experiments, then eventually the cells in his body will break down. But his spirit is manifesting to confuse Cloud and make him believe that he is Zack. Once Cloud's mind is truly broken, Sephiroth can take over his mind and use Cloud to rule over the planet. Now that we've established why Sephiroth is trying to make Cloud his vessel, it raises another question. Why does Cloud think that he's Zack? My theory is that in order to take over Cloud's mind, Sephiroth needs to break Cloud's mind first, by replacing the memories he has with Zack. Sephiroth only encountered Zack on missions in Crisis Core, so these are the only memories of Zack that Sephiroth can replace. This would explain why Cloud can have some of Zack's memories but not all of them. He is seeing Zack's memories but still has no idea who Aerith is when they first meet. This is because Sephiroth didn't know about the two of them meeting. I think as time goes on in this new game, Cloud will take on more of Zack's memories, pushing his mind to the breaking point. Poor Cloud, he had no idea what he was really signing up for when he went to work for Shinra. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I just want to thank all of my current subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means so much to me. You have no idea. I'm so happy. Until next time, it has been bittersweet.